Salah is so important that your dua and your closeness to Allah and Allah's closeness to you is connected to how you respond to the issue of salah. I tell you, there are a few factors. Number one, you're never allowed to miss your salah. There is no scope for a Muslim to miss his salah. No scope. Unless you have overslept by mistake. Not like you put your clock for 7 o'clock and then you oversleep and you say, no, I heard the hadith in Sahih al-Bukhari. It says, Man nama an salatin aw nasiyaha falyusalliha idha dhakaraha. That whoever slept over a salah or forgot about it, true forgetfulness, they must read it as soon as they remember. So I slept. No, you set your clock for 7. That's the problem. Set it for 5 o'clock, the right time. And when you set it, don't turn it off. Get up first. Wash your face, then turn it off. Subhanallah. You might say, no, I'll disturb my wife. Get her up as well for the salah. Disturb my children, get them up for salah. So what? The house must be filled with noor at that time of the morning, wallahi. Wallahi. So you get up, then you turn off the alarm. With us, we just put our hands while we lie down, find the phone in the dark, press the button, do something, it's gone, it's off, and next thing we're snoring again. Before you know it, the rooster starts crowing. But subhanallah, even the rooster gets up very early. Do you know that? The crack of dawn, already you hear the rooster. But we are sleeping. Then when we make dua, we want Allah to reply immediately. Respond now. You know, subhanallah. But you didn't reply. So, number one, you're not allowed to miss your salah. Number two, don't delay your salah. Did you hear what we said? Don't delay it. Our problem, wallahi, is okay, it's time for Asr. What time is Maghrib? So they'll tell you Maghrib is at 6:12. So you say, okay, I'll read Asr at 6:05. How can you do that? That is a makruh time. That is something unacceptable. How can you decide, I'm going to delay my salah? Allah called you, you desperately need Him. Allah called you, you desperately need Him, but you're saying, hang on, last minute I'll come. Why do that? When you have a flight to go to another town, to another city, or to another island, you go how many hours before? 1.5, 2, 3 hours before to the airport. Why? Because you know, I have to check my bags, I have to go. And finally, before the flight, you are sitting waiting near the gate and there's still 20 minutes remaining. Am I right? What about your flight to the Akhirah? Your flight into Jannah? You can't come 5 minutes early? For your salah? Your salah will take you to Jannah, isn't it? As-salatu miftahu babil Jannah. Salah is the key to the door of Jannah. So for the flight to go to Grenada or to go across here or there or to fly wherever, you're ready to go very early. You get up early, you make sure everything is a plan made. But for Salatul Fajr, no ways, I'm sleeping. Which is more important? You can miss your flight to wherever you're going, no problem. But you cannot miss Jannatul Firdaus. Remember this. You cannot miss Jannatul Firdaus. Remember this. So, don't delay your salah. And don't be a lastminute.com person. When you know in the masjid, Dhuhr salah is 1:15. And you come at exactly 1:15, 1:16. First rak'ah. You know when you see the people who are late, they're always the same people. Subhanallah. I think I said that here the last time I came. Please, after salam, don't look back. Leave it. Make sure you are early. Make sure you are early for salah. We should be ashamed of ourselves that if we had a haram date, we would go early for that. But when we have the most important meeting ever in existence and we are running late for it every day, perfect it. Come on, do it right. Do it straight. You know, we are living in countries, I come from a country quite similar to this one as well, where to get to the masjid is a few minutes. There are people who drive 20 kilometers to get to a masjid and they are still early. We have to drive 2 kilometers. We have to walk for 5 minutes only. It's around the corner and we are still late. Come early for salah. Pick up some of the mushafs that are on the side and read the Quran for a short period of time. Make the dhikr of Allah. Call out to Allah. Subhanallah, Alhamdulillah, Allahu Akbar. These words will get you to Jannah. You become a friend of Allah. And trust me, if nobody is your friend besides Allah, you have succeeded. And if everyone is your friend besides Allah, you have failed.